Hello, my beautiful people. Please join me and let's eat this yummy egusi soup with okra and Garri. This is a Cameroon recipe. It is very yummy, very easy. Please stay tuned and watch this video to the end. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Hello my food lovers, welcome back to Adults Kitchen. In today's video I'm going to teach you guys how to cook egusi soup with okra and Garri. But before we start cooking, let's have a glass of wine. This is for all my food lovers, my subscribers. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for stopping by. So my food lovers, the first thing we are going to do is to cook our beef. We're going to season it with onion, salt and Maggi. You can use any seasoning you have, it's fine. And add in some water and cook it until it is well cooked. It depends on how you want your beef to be cooked. I love my beef to be well cooked, and this is how it is. Now I'm going to add in some cow leg. This is already cooked. I cooked it the day before because you know cow legs takes a very long time to get cooked. So we are going to add in some water and let it cook before we add in our next ingredient. That is it, it's cooked. Now let's add in shrimps. If you have shrimps, guys, go with it. Shrimps never fails. Guys, you can add in some crab, add in whatever you like in your soup, any particle it goes. This is what I had available, so this is what we are going to use for this our delicious egusi soup. This is a Cameroon recipe, I repeat. So if you have another recipe, don't forget to leave it in the comment section. Now our meat, everything is ready, so I'm going to take it out from this pot because it's the same pot we are going to use to prepare our soup. If you have another pot, you can use it. This is the only pot I have the size I love to use, you know. We're just going to take in the stock and the beef and put it in a bowl. You can separate the stock from, you know, all your beef and everything. If you don't want it, it's fine. Now guys, this is the next part. This is the egusi. This is the pumpkin seed. Some people call it pumpkin seed, we call it egusi. I'm going to blend this with a bit of water and pepper. You can add in your pepper if you want. If you don't want your food to be spicy, then you don't need to put in some pepper. Okay, blend it to be paste, you know, very smooth and paste, I mean paste. Adding water, it depends on your blender. If you have the blender that's not so good, you can add in more water in order not to damage your blender. So the next thing we are going to do is to preheat our palm oil. You can use palm oil, you can use vegetable oil, it's fine, but this recipe, the secret of it is the palm oil. We normally call this in Cameroon red oil. We use the compound name to name our things, guys. So just preheat it and add in your onion. Fry your onion as much as you can. Don't burn it, guys. That's the secret. We want the aroma out. We want, you know, to get the aroma from the onion in our egusi soup. So just fry it. After frying, we're going to add in the egusi. This is the, you know, the blended egusi, and cook and don't forget, guys, stir it as much as possible because if not, it's going to stick on the pot, it's going to burn. Stir it, and if it's so thick, add in some water to get cooked. This egusi is raw. Don't just cook it like this and then just put your ingredients. No, guys, please cook your egusi first. Always cook. At times some people make the mistake of not cooking. It's very important to cook. When you cook your egusi, you are going to get the difference from the egusi that is not well cooked and one that is cooked. The taste is different. While the egusi is cooking, we are going to prepare the okra. Some people call this okra, some people call it okra. I grew up knowing they call this okra, and we know we usually put O, but we see today they put A. I don't know, whatever it is, but let's go with the okra. just grate it. If you like, you can blend it. It's easy to blend. Use your blender to blend. It's easy to do this if you don't want it like so blinded. How can I say it? You understand what I mean? Use this. If you don't have it, you can still use your knife to chop it into small pieces. It's perfect to go into your food. After doing this, guys, this is the secret. If you want all the okra that is stuck on the grater to come out, just hit it. Is it against the okra or what will you say? Just hit it. After this, we are going to go in with the next ingredients, but we still have some okra left. So this one, I really want to see the okra in my egusi, so we are going to use the knife to chop it into small pieces. You can chop it as little as small as you want. Some people like their okra to be very visible in the soup, but I don't want like those big sizes. So this is how we're going to do it. So it's perfect. The next thing is to chop our vegetable. This is spinach. Any vegetable you have, you can use, guys. Chop the spinach into small, as small as you can. Back at home, we use different vegetables. We have like this. I don't know how to call it in English. We normally call it, is it okra, is it huckleberry? They call it. I don't know. That's the name, something like that. You can use anything you have, even if it's a frozen spinach. Normally here we use the spinach. You can use your spinach. It's perfect. Use the frozen spinach if you have it available. If you don't have it, then you use your fresh one. It's perfect. After doing this, we are going to wash it. Always remember to wash your things, guys, before cooking, to take out the excess bacteria that is in it. We are still going to cook it to kill the bacteria, but this vegetable has sun in it. It has much bacteria, so always wash. If you don't wash, then your food won't be that tasteful. You know what I mean? Oh no, I forgot to include the bit where I washed my vegetable. Now we are going to, grind our crayfish. This is baby shrimp, smoked baby shrimp. This is crayfish. We call it crayfish, guys. That's how we call it in my country. And in most African countries, I think that's how they call it, crayfish. Yeah, I always have this at home to smash my things. Now let's go to the final part, which is to add in all our ingredients into our egusi soup. So the next thing we are going to do, you see how thick it is. First of all, the water is dry. We're going to add in our beef or our cow leg, everything that we cooked, and a bit of stock. When it's so thick, don't be scared. At times at home when we used to cook this egusi soup, we normally make it so watery, like not that watery, but lighter, not so thick the way I'm doing it right now. Because when we were many at home, we had siblings and so on. We were so many. The family is so big. But if you don't want it to be lighter, you can make it this thick. Now we are going to add in the crayfish before we add the other ingredients. So guys, if you are loving this video already, please just give a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment after this video, guys, after watching. This is my Maggi I'm going to add in some salt too. Then make sure to mix very well and taste. If your Maggi and your salt is not enough, make sure to add more. Please guys, if this is your first time of watching, don't forget to subscribe and also share to help a friend. It's free, and why not try this recipe and thank me later. So let's add in our salt and taste. Mix very well before we taste. Oh my god, I know some people are already hungry. So now let's add in our okra and mix properly. Mix very well. When you add in the okra, the secret with this soup is that when you add in the okra, it gets thicker. So mix very well and add in a bit of water if necessary. If you want it lighter, then go with some water. So it got thicker, as you can see. We're going to add in a bit of water. and mix it, mix very well. Guys, I know we are all hungry and I know we can't wait to try this recipe. Just be patient and watch this video today till the end, guys. And our last ingredient we are going to add now, it's the spinach. Just add in your spinach and mix. After mixing, let it cook for a while, and that is it. Your food will be ready. Don't let it cook for so long, guys. You can leave it to cook just for like 2 to 3 minutes. It's perfect. If you want 5 minutes, yeah, 5 minutes is not much. So just let it cook. And if you cover it, remember when you cover it, your okra might, stop. I don't know how to say it. It won't be like slippery, as some people like it. But that is it. I added a bit of water. So this is the final look of our egusi soup with okra. It's ready to eat. So let's go to the next part to prepare our fufu. We are going to use Garri to eat the soup. You can use it to eat any fufu you want, cassava fufu, pounded yam, and anything. So we are going to use the microwave to cook our curry. You can use the microwave, you can just use boiled water and cook your curry with it. When I'm cooking my curry, when the quantity is so much, I use boiled water and I use the gas to cook it properly. But when it's a small quantity, I just go with the microwave. It's faster and easy to do. So if you haven't done this method before, just watch and learn from adults kitchen. Everything is free. So much knowledge to give out, guys. So be patient, watch everything and learn. It's free. So make sure when you're using the microwave, if it's your first time, just let it cook for like 2 to 3 minutes and check it from time to time to know if it's ready. So there we go, the curry is ready. I'm just going to take it out and mix it properly. If it's too dry, you can add in some water and cook it a little bit more. But the texture was okay. You see the texture that I have here is good. Oh guys, this, you can't even imagine, this bowl was so hot. So it's always advisable not to cook your curry in the microwave with the plastic bowl, because if not, the bowl is going to be soft. Use like something like what I am using right now. But it's so hot, it was so hot. So if you don't have strong hands like me, if you haven't been using your hands with hot objects, then you can use like a cloth to hold it. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy from Adults Kitchen. Bye.